you and Arkham City. He's not dead. It's just a trick.
"30 days has November, April, June, and September. Of 28 is but one. All the rest are 31. Of course, leap year comes and stays. Every 4 years got it right, and 28 is 29. New Year's Day. Should old acquaintance be forgot and all that. I made sure she wouldn't forget me that day, didn't I, Batman? It was the first New Year's party I'd been invited to in a long time. But then I wasn't really invited, was I? The restraining order saw to that. Still, she and I had been close, or so I believed. And a new year means a new start. I admit, stepping into a crowded ballroom with a flamethrower was a bit dramatic. But what better way to melt the ice at a party? Perhaps she should have taken that cup of kindness from me when I first offered. "30 days hath September, April, June, and November. All the rest have 31, except for February alone, which has 28, rain or shine. But on leap year, 29. Days hath September, April, June, and November. All the rest have 31, except for February alone, which has 28, rain or shine. Valentine's Day. Hearts and flowers. The perfect occasion to smother my new love with tokens of affection. I chose a dozen red roses, an assortment of truffles, and a darling little lacy thing. Oh, excuse me. I didn't mean to be so intimate. You might say I'd overdone it. And in truth, at that point, my love and I had not actually met. Ever the romantic, I followed her to her apartment. Loudly proclaiming my love, I drowned out her screams of protest. Sadly, it was not to be, so instead of smothering her with gifts, I simply smothered her. 30 days has November, April, June, and September. Of 28 is but one. All the rest are 31. Of course, leap year comes and stays. Every 4 years, got it right. And 28 is 29. Days have September, April, June, and November. All the rest have 31, except for February alone, which has 28, rain or shine. But on leap year, 29. March 17th, the day set aside for St. Patrick, the holy man who drove the snakes from Ireland. Interesting thing about snake venom, Batman. Some are green, just like the dye used to make green beer. That made it all the easier when I hosted that St. Patty's Day party for my old gang. As you remember, one of my henchmen tried to tip you off. I wasn't sure which one had done it, so I decided to punish them all. 1 dose of green mamba venom into the beer keg, and they were soon rotting under the shamrocks. So I guess that makes you responsible for their deaths, too. I'll drink to that. "30 days hath September, April, June, and November. All the rest have 31, except for February alone, which has 28, rain or shine. But on leap year, 29. Days hath September, April, June, and November. All the rest have 31, except for February. Well, 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 Batman. You listened well. You appear to understand the importance of dates, don't you? Let me tell you about this day of fools. I remember clearly that I watched her for days, waiting for the perfect moment. It was cold that March. It felt like spring would never come. They drank coffee, and she confessed her life lacked surprises. For 6 more days, I watched. April 1st, 5:22 a.m. I finished cutting through the brake lines of her car. From the camera I placed on her dash, I saw her panic. My only regret? She couldn't hear me yell, "Surprise!" "30 days has November, April, June, and September. Of 28. "30 days has November, April, June, and September. Of 28 is but one. All the rest. M was for the murderous look she gave me. O meant only she was weak and old. T is for her terror as she fought me. H is for her heart that I now hold. E is for her eyes swiftly dimming. R means rot, and soon rotting she will be. put them all together, they spell mother, a word that means a corpse to me. Happy Mother's Day, Mommy. "30 days hath September, April, June, and November. All the rest have 31, except for February alone, which has 28, rain or shine." September, April, June, and November. All the rest have 31, except for February alone. I wasn't real close to my dad, and after my first internment at Arkham, he never spoke at all. Seems he wrote me off as a wacko, loser. So, after I was released, I wanted to clear the air between us. The next Father's Day, I dropped by his place and suggested we go fishing. You ever go fishing with your pop? Well, it's some fun, let me tell you. The two of us out on the water, pulling in one whopper after another. Of course, I was doing the actual pulling. Dad was baiting the hooks. You know, with a finger, a foot, an eye. Whatever I had left of him. Even today, whenever I eat a nice piece of fish, I feel closer to my dear old dad. "30 days hath September, April, June, and November. All the rest have 31, except for February alone, to which we 28 assign. Explosives planted at every exit and beneath this cell itself. What better way to celebrate Independence Day? My independence, of course, from Arkham. Unfortunately, I decided to be clever about it and had a calendar sent to police headquarters with the month of July ripped out. You figured it out right away and arrived just as the fireworks were starting. You stopped me from escaping, but not before the fire swept through the intensive care ward. But then, what's the 4th of July without a barbecue? "30 days hath September, April, June, and November. All the rest have 31, except for February alone, which has 28, rain or shine. But on leap year, 29. "30 days has November, April, June, and September. April, June, and September of 28. Do you remember that wonderfully hellish August, Batman? Packs of mad dogs swarming the furnace-hot streets, savaging everyone in their path. One bite, and humans were reduced to crazed animals themselves. Good times. Though Crane provided me with the hydrophobia formula, I had the presence of mind to release the hounds on August 16th, the feast day of St. Roach, patron saint of dogs. An obscure date, I know, but I couldn't imagine a better way to celebrate the dog days of summer. "30 days hath September, April, June, and November. All the rest have 31, except for February alone, which has 28, rain or shine." "30 days hath September, April, June, and November. All the rest have 31, except for February alone." Ah, early September. Kids headed back to school, leaves starting to turn, and best of all, Labor Day. Like the year I posed as a construction laborer and drove a bulldozer through the gold exchange. Or the year I referenced the labors of Hercules and released lions, bulls, and wild boars upon Gotham. Better than a circus. Even you have to admit last Labor Day was my most inspired. Laying siege to that hospital maternity ward? You labored mightily yourself that day. Saved every one of them. Well, there's always next year. "30 days hath September, April, June, and November. All the rest have 31, except for February alone, to which we 28 assign. Till leap year gives us 29. "30 days hath September, April, June, and November." Boo! Funny thing, Halloween in Arkham. It seems redundant here. Within these walls, the monsters are on display year-round. Of course, there was that one year Joker led a breakout on All Hallows Eve. What a wonderful night. Costumed revelers innocently partying alongside killers and fiends. Of course, the real screams came when it was time to unmask. Trick or treat. "30 days has November, April, June, and September. Of 28 is but one. All the rest are 31. Of course, leap year comes and slays. Every 4 years, got it right. And 28 is 29. 30 days has November, April, June, and September. Of 28 is but one. All the... You know, I always feel a little lonesome in November. I think that's because even the worst of us enjoy a good old-fashioned family Thanksgiving. I know I did a few years back when I dropped in unannounced on Turkey Day. All those surprised faces around the table. Mom and Dad could hardly believe it. Mind you, I don't know whose mom and dad they were. I was on the run and needed a place to lay low. That family, whoever they were, could certainly cook. Stuffing and gravy and pumpkin pie to die for. Unfortunately, they did. Like I said, always feel lonesome in November. "30 days hath September, April, June, and November. All the rest have 31, except for February alone, which has 28, rain or shine. But on leap year, 30 days hath September, April, June, and November. All the rest have 31. Ebenezer Scrooge was a saint compared to old Judge Harkness. Remember him, Batman? Gotham's hanging judge, they called him. Even though the state had ruled me insane, Harkness swore he'd send me to the gallows. So you see, it was all a simple act of self-preservation. I could hardly be held responsible for strangling that street corner Santa Claus for his suit. I needed the disguise to sneak into the judge's Christmas Eve party. Harkness thought it was all in fun, until St. Nick caught him around the neck with a string of Christmas lights. The cops found him later, hanging from the elaborate light display of his own roof. Judgy almost looked like a cartoon himself, alongside the comical reindeer, elves, and snowmen. I call that murder my Christmas special. Days hath September, April, June.
Have you ever seen a flower die? Watched something that was once so beautiful, so full of life, collapse and rot from within?
You refer to Nora's illness?
It seems like yesterday when I first found her. It all happened so quickly. Suddenly, I was losing her,
Did you seek help? What about your employer, GothCorp?
I hid it from them, diverting resources from GothCorp's research in an attempt to find the cure. But in the end, I failed. Time was running out. I knew that if I was discovered, Nora would die.
Why take that risk?
Do you know what it is to love someone? To really love them?
No.
Nora was all I could think of. I reran the diagnostics, re-examined every detail from every angle, certain that I had missed something. I cursed myself for being so blind, so stupid. Surely there was a cure. I just needed more time. Then I realized what I had to do. I had worked without sleep for a week. My needs didn't seem important. Sleep didn't matter. Food didn't matter. There was only her. I looked at Nora and I told her that I loved her. She told me there was nothing I could do, that we should just accept fate. She smiled her beautiful smile as she said it. I promised to cure her. And then I pressed the button.
You cryogenically froze her, keeping her on ice, so to speak, while you worked on a cure. It broke your heart, but now you had all the time in the world. Did you feel relieved?
I went home and fell into a deep sleep. For the first time since we discovered Nora's illness, I dared to dream. But for weeks I had ignored my superior's attempts to contact me. The next morning I overslept. By the time I got to the lab, Ferris Boyle, the CEO, was there waiting.
What did he do?
He accused me of industrial espionage, which I denied. But then his guards found Nora. Boyle told me that, like all of my research, she belonged to him. I was enraged. I attacked him. His guards beat me back, and in the struggle, I was drenched by the cryogenic chemical I had created. I lay on the floor, helpless, watching the guards steal Nora away. Boyle told me it was a tragedy for such a promising mind to perish in a lab accident. Then he left me to die.
But you survived.
The chemicals were absorbed into my body and transformed my metabolism. My body went numb. I felt a strange tingling, then searing pain all over. Each breath ignited my lungs. I clawed my way back to a refrigeration unit, and as I closed the door behind me, I felt the icy chill calm my aching body. Things suddenly seemed clear.
What seemed clear? Finding a cure for Nora?
No. Revenge. Boyle would pay.
You failed to kill Ferris Boyle, though, didn't you?
Yes.
Why?
You know why. Batman. Though he did return Nora to safety. Until you got her.
See? There you go. Blame me, blame your parents because you failed to revive the neighbor's pets, blame Ferris Boyle for spoiling your plans to cure Nora, blame Batman for stopping your revenge against Boyle. And now, your Nora is in danger.
Because of you.
No, Victor. Because of you. You have always had a heart of ice. You stole people's pets. You stole GothCorp resources. And since then, you've stolen so much more for your own selfish scientific inquiries. If you had shared your genius with others, devoted your energy to medicine instead of pride, perhaps your ice princess would be at home now, preparing you a hot meal, instead of being delivered to the Joker.
No!
You could have saved Nora a long time ago, Victor.
It's all for her. Everything. I will get her back. And when I do, I'm coming for you.
Thank you. We are done now.
Nora.
Down yet?
Where is she?
That depends on your next answer. If you could save one person tonight, who would it be? Holly? Or the Batman?
He can look after himself.
Good. Holly is safe for now. Let us talk about your father. Did you ever meet him?
Never knew the son of a bitch.
Unfortunate. He certainly seems to have made an impact on you. The distrust of men, for example. Your relationship with Batman, would you call it close?
Me and the brooding one get along just fine.
But you want more. But you can't trust men, can you?
What? Look, he's spoken for. He must be. How else could he resist all this?
You are both very similar, aren't you? A shared disregard for the law, a belief that you are doing the right thing, and a similar taste in attire. But beneath the surface, there is a weakness.
Like hell.
You both risk everything for a chance at redemption. You tell yourself it's to help her. He does the same for the boy. It's all just to make his life more complete, to become the father he never knew.
You don't know anything about him.
And neither do you. He hasn't confided in you because he doesn't trust you. And it hurts, doesn't it?
Strange is spread all over Arkham. Huh?
Get over here! I found Batman! Batman's here!
actually managed to complete enough challenges, Dark Knight. If you think you can hear me clapping, then you are obviously suffering from some sort of delusion, for I am doing no such thing. Solve my riddle, and find the hostage. Riddle me this. I'll be right under your feet in the midday sun. You cannot lose me, no matter how you run. What am I? No, this is not happening. Did you cheat? Of course you did. It's the only way. Well, it ends now. Here's the next location. You won't be able to cheat your way past this problem.
hide from me! Grenade! Here's the plan. Spread out, find this son of a bitch. Got it? Pass me again! All right, I got him! You ain't getting away from me! Grenade!
got a shot anywhere but here. I find Bruce Wayne, I'm collecting the reward and buying my way out of here. Back before they built a wall around it. Suck then, too.
It's the Bat! There's a fight going on over there! Time to retire, Batman! Time to retire, Bat!
When we get out of this place, there's got to be a way, right?
Don't know where you've gone, Bat, but the... What the? You ready for a shock? shotgun! He's back! It's Batman! You chicken! Come and fight me! I always knew you were chicken!
What's on TV right now?
Just scared spiders? Not surprised! He's too chicken to face.
Wrong with the Riddler freak? Hasn't he got better things to do than just leave green question marks all over Arkham City? Bruce Wayne got put in Arkham City. I'd like to get 5 minutes with that rich son of a bitch. City. Same old crap. What's Batman doing in here anyway? Ain't this place a prison? Explain what the island was? Just going to keep snowing. Back, huh? Figures. I've seen these weird question marks all over Arkham City. We have to kill to see the sun again. Somewhere else. They won't let us stay here long.
It's the freaking Bat! What's the Bat doing here? Right, it is the Bat! Get over here and fight! Yeah, the face.
What's wrong with that man? Who the hell cuts himself for fun?
What's the bat doing here? Too chicken to fight me like a man, Batman. Figures. We all know you prefer hiding in the dark.
Joker had Clayface impersonating him. How the hell didn't I notice?
This is where you're gonna die! Mike, over here!
No one's seen Wayne since he got in here. He's probably dead already.
What's wrong? Run home to... Cry to your mommy.
Doesn't someone just pick up those phones?
It's Batman!
There's a fight going on over there! They gotta feed us, right? Gotham stinking city. Hell, I'll even give Bloodhaven a shot. Anywhere but here. Wonder what's on TV right now. Snowing in here. Is it because of Mr. Freeze? This is getting crazy. They gotta feed us, right? Wayne got put in Arkham City. I'd like to get 5 minutes with that rich son of a bitch.
beautiful wife. I am so sorry for all that has happened.
I'd see this day.
I think I'm going to enjoy this.
What's wrong with the river? We got better things to do than just leaving green question marks all over Arkham City.
Well, isn't this nice? I guess Batman found your wife after all.
Yes, my beautiful Nora is now safe.
So, is now a good time to talk to you about an idea I had to steal the Pharaoh's diamond from the Egyptian Museum? It's really hot there, and, well, all this latex really makes a girl sweat.
Leave me with my wife, Catwoman.
Just asking, Freeze. Just asking.
Leave me with my wife, Catwoman.
Too scared to fight us? Not surprised. She's too scared to face me.
No one's seen Wayne since he got
What's
in.
wrong, Catwoman? Too scared to come and fight me?
Crazy. It's freaking crazy.
I'm collecting the board and find my way out of here. I'm so hungry. Where'd all the food go anyway? Huh? It's the cat! She's here! Catwoman! Over here! I found Catwoman! She's running!
Why are the phones always ringing? Two Jokers? I don't believe it.
way, right? This place gets more dangerous every day.